Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to finish up chapter 4D today, where we're going to be talking about mortgages. So the first thing you need to know is some definitions. A home mortgage is an installment loan designed to specifically finance a home. A mortgage is just a fancy word for a big loan, basically, but it comes with some strings attached, like a down payment, which is the amount of money you must pay up front in order to be given the mortgage, and closing costs, which are fees you must pay in order to be given the loan. You may also be charged points. They are additional charge where each point is 1% of the loan amount. So the first thing that we're going to do is an example with a fixed rate mortgage. Our interest rate will not change over the life of the loan, and we need $100,000 to buy the new home. The bank's going to offer us either a 30-year loan at 8% or a 15-year loan at 7.5%. So we want to compare the monthly payments, the total loan costs, and assume that the closing costs aren't going to affect our choice. So first, what we'll do is, as always, assign all of the letters. So we have the P is going to be the $100,000. The APR is going to be 8%, so 0.08. The time is 30 years, and N is 12, since we are going to pay back our loan monthly. All right, so now to start filling in the formula, we are going to have PMT is equal to 100,000 multiplied by 0.08 divided by 12, big divides bar bracket, 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.08 divided by 12 to the power of negative 12 times 30, close bracket. All right. And once you put all of that in your calculator, you should get $733.76. So that is your monthly payment. Now to find the total cost, we're going to use the same strategy as we've been using, where we take our monthly payments and we're going to multiply by how often we're paying them. So 733.76, we pay that every single month. That's 12 months. We're going to pay it over the course of 30 years. So that gets us to $264,153.60 is the total we're going to owe on this loan. So this was the 30-year. Okay, let's do the 15-year now, and I'm going to switch to a different color. Let's do this one. So for the 15-year, our principal doesn't change. So the principal is still $100,000. Our APR is going to change to 0.075. The time is now 15, and N is still 12, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and plug that into our formula. So we have PMT is equal to $100,000 times 0.075 over 12. Big divides bar, bracket, 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.075 over 12 to the negative 12 times 15. And once you've put all of that into your calculator, you should get $927.01. So our monthly payments, if we're comparing, the 30-year was $733, the 15 is $927. But let's go ahead and compare the total that we're gonna have to pay over the lifetime of the loan. So total, again, the same strategy. We're gonna do the 927.01 multiplied by, now we're still paying every single month, right? Because that's how loans work. But this time we're paying over the course of 15 years, which gets us $166,861.80. So even though we have to pay quite a bit more per month for the difference of the two loans, we end up paying significantly less over the lifetime of the loan if we choose the 15-year option. All right. So next is an alternative strategy. So suppose you took the 30-year loan option, but you want to pay it off faster. You want to pay it off in 15 years instead of 30. So the question is, how much more do you need to pay each month? All right. So assigning the letters first, we're going to have P, we're going to have P is equal to $100,000. APR is 0.08. N is 12. And what's changing is we want to pay it off in 15 years instead of 30. So we have PMT is equal to 100,000 multiplied by 0.08 over 12. Big divides bar bracket 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.08 over 12 to the power of negative 12 times 15. All right, and y'all be sure you're practicing putting this into your calculator. Hit the pause, try to do it yourself, and then come back and see if we've got the same solution. Okay, so I got $955.65. Okay, and then we want to know, the second part of the question is, how much more per month would you have to pay than the 30-year strategy? So to find that, we would do, so this is like the more per month. We would do the 955.65 minus, and then how much did we have to pay in the original 30-year was $733.76. So we get 733.76. And when you do that subtraction, you should get 221.89. So you would have to pay $221 more every single month to be able to pay off this loan in 15 years instead of 30 years. All right. Moving on. So a bank offers you a $100,000 30-year 7.9% fixed rate loan with closing costs of $1,000 plus 2 points. Evaluate your monthly payment. How much will you pay total? And then my hint says, note that the 2 points is 2% of a $100,000 loan as an additional fee on top of the closing costs. And if we scroll back up to our definitions, you can see that the points may be an additional charge where each point is 1% of the loan amount. So the closing costs and the points are just fees that are added on top of your loan. So when we go to solve these problems, the first thing that we're going to want to do is figure out our monthly payments. So we're still going to use the same formula. So P is going to be 100,000. APR is 0.079. The time is 30 years, and N is still 12 because we still pay off our loan monthly. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and fill in this formula. We get PMT is equal to 100,000 times 0.079 over 12. Big divides bar, bracket, 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.079 over 12 to the power of negative 12 times 30. Woo! All right. So this is just to figure out our monthly payments. So our monthly payments, once you plug this into your calculator, again, please try to do it on your own and then come back and make sure you got the same solution. So I got $726.81. So that is just our monthly payments, okay? So to find out the total that we're just gonna pay just for the loan payments, so we'll call this total for payment on the loan is gonna be the $726.81 multiplied by how often are we paying it? Well, we pay our loan once a month, so 12 months in a year. Multiplied by how many years are we paying it? 30. And when you put that into your calculator, you should get $261,579.60. So this is just the total that we're making in payments alone. So we can't forget that we also have an additional fee. We also have to pay closing costs in these 2 points. So maybe you're wondering how we're going to deal with these 2 points. So to calculate points, what we're going to do is the points are a percentage of the principal loan value. So if you go up here, it's 2 points and the principal value is 100,000. So that means it's 2% of 100,000. So 2% of 100,000. So how we're going to do that is 0.02 multiplied by 100,000. And you should get $2,000 from that. So that is our fee just from the points, okay? And then for the closing costs, we have to tack that on as well. And our closing cost was, up here it says $1,000. So we're gonna pay just from the loan the $261,579.60 plus the $1,000 closing costs that were charged to get the loan, plus the additional 2 points that we're gonna have to pay. So with the mortgage problems, what's really important to remember is to find the total amount that you paid over the lifetime of the loan. You have to remember you have to add in the fees you were charged to take out the loan. So the fees that you were charged were these closing costs, which is the 1,000, and the 2 points, which was the 2,000. So it's going to be the total payment plus the closing costs plus the points. And that'll give you your total of 264,579.60. Okay. So just remember when it's asking for total, how much will you pay total? Just remember once you calculate your total for the payment, you just have to add on the closing costs and the points. And that's how much you actually had to pay for this home loan because you were charged those fees at the beginning. All right, guys, and that wraps up all the mortgage problems. We will do a worksheet over mortgages. So I will see y'all then, but have a great weekend and thanks for tuning in.